Hello, my name is Landon Furness, and today I'm just presenting on how we can better balance our lives. First of all, I'd like to pose you a question. Is your life busy? Are you burdened with so much work that you can't seem to find time to relax and enjoy yourself? Or do you have the opposite problem, finding yourself caught up in your recreation so much that you forget to do your assigned homework? Today, I will share with you solutions to the above mentioned problems. You will learn how to balance the many aspects of life. First of all, we have to understand that this isn't a question about time management. This is about living a healthy lifestyle. The famous psychologist Erik Erikson once said, "The richest and fullest lives attempt to achieve an inner balance between three realms: work, love, and play." Understanding that this topic is not so effectively about working and relaxing through recreation, but it is about finding the perfect balance so that we can have that before mentioned healthy life. And you might be asking, what are some of these benefits that will come to me from this speech? I hope that you will learn that through balancing the many aspects of your life, you will have a better sense of purpose, ability to meet challenges without tiring, and an altogether more enjoyable and manageable life. But before we start talking about the solution, we must know where to start. Joseph Smith, the earliest prophet, said in the King Follett Discourse, "If we start right, it is easy to go right all the time. But if we start wrong, we may go wrong, and it will be a hard matter to get right." That rings so true in this instance of balancing the many different aspects and activities of our lives. So first of all, we have to know how to approach the problem. And to really start to approach this problem, we have to know ourselves. We have to figure out what is most important to us. The answers to this question are what we call values. Values determine the pathway that we are going to take that will lead us to making decisions that will help us balance our lives. So these values are based off of the answering the question of what is the most important to us. And the next step would be to identify priorities based off of our values. We look at the values and we list them from highest importance down to the lowest. Obviously, the higher ranked ones are what we would term as priorities. Priorities are the activities that we need to get done. Those are the things that we need to absolutely get done, whether it be going to work, going to our classes, saying our prayers, managing our relationships with our loved ones, so on and so forth. And we also can't forget to include our favorite hobbies and pastimes. It is very important that we always leave time to relax within our busy schedules. And then the next part is to identify the activities we feel that we need to do each day to satisfy or meet these priorities. Don't feel bad if you realize that you do not always accomplish all the activities that you list. Remember that this is the first step to balancing your life. So just go through and for each priority that you've listed, name a few different activities that need to take place for you to meet the needs of that priority. And now that we've clearly defined the problem, it'll be much easier to solve it. So after we have this list of priorities and this list of activities, we need to start to ask ourselves some deep and searching questions. We need to be sure that these activities really do relate to our priorities. We have to basically ask, what is the importance of each of these activities and determine if they are necessary. And we cannot neglect to do this for the sphere of our personal relationships and our recreation. We have to make sure, though, that after we do this, we're going to feel comfortable with the list rather than overwhelmed. And after you've determined what is necessary, that will help you to move on to the next part, which is to make a plan. Planning is so crucial to success, especially if you have a busy life. Without planning, our lives get really chaotic and they get really difficult to manage. There's a lot of great tools out there that help us to plan and set up our lives, such as Google Calendar, or even the BYUI website has a planning tool that you can add stuff to the calendar. And after you've made your plan, that means you've listed out the activities that you will do hour by hour and how long you will do them for. Make sure to follow your plan. I cannot stress that enough. It is so easy to make an excuse and have something come up that will destroy our plans, but do your very best. And the last part of it kind of relates to doing our best. We have to accept the things that we can't control. There's always stuff that's bound to happen that will or could upset our plans. We cannot control everything, but we can control how we respond. President Thomas S. Monson once said, "We can't direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails." So now that we have this plan figured out, we have taken all the necessary steps to living a balanced life, and we'll be able to live life stress-free. It's always going to be challenging, stressful, and full of worry and anxiety, but just remember that anxiety is just a built-up energy caused by unease or nervousness. Use it to your advantage. Apply it to this model that I have provided you. Using this model will ease the stress and make your life more enjoyable. You will find the ability to meet life's challenges and more. Feel comfortable knowing that you can choose fight rather than flight. Thank you very much.